Saturday, February 26, 2022, and this is a continuation of the previous video, frequency threads, above, below, within. So, the more information that we can filter through our bodies and hold that space and filter the energy through without it being bunched up, blocked up, locked up within any of our bodies. So it's information that we are not attached to, except for the fact that we want to learn how to filter it. That's the attachment you have to it, is I want to filter it. Even if you don't understand it, filter it through. Filter it through. Filter it through with love. I don't understand that right now. Maybe I need to read another chapter. Maybe I need to get some more information. I'm not going to hold on to that. Thank you, spirits, for bringing that through my higher self. And okay, they're telling me to say, and when I say they, this is my higher self. I do not channel an entity, a council, or a group of people at this time. All my messagings come through my God source antenna. And I do not open this to any client, any friend, anyone, unless it says this is important to put out, because everything that I put out is for you to filter through the information, known and unknown, conscious and unconscious, and to be able to empower you to know that you can do this on your own, that you have the connection deep inside you. And if you want to bring that out and start using it on the surface, you got to learn how to hone skill through practicing and learning how to master. And there's many, many levels to that. And whether you want to go on an accelerated part of that or whether you want to mosey along, that's up to you. But to me, I've got to use my time, talent, and treasury to the highest sacredness that I can each day. So when I put something out, it's from the me, myself, and I of the holy divine within me. Okay? So back to the frequency threads, above, below, within. So I said I went out and sabotaged myself with a lot of sugar because some chaos was resonating about that, right? And it was coming up in my body to be released. But instead of me really thinking about releasing it, I decided to feed it by physically going and picking up crap that didn't serve me. But it took me 2 days to get that message. And that's what happens, folks. It happens to all of us. There's nobody better than each other. It's just some are a little bit more advanced on their trail. And even then it can take 48 hours. So the point here is don't kick your own ass, all right? Just recognize it and go, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Whew. Let's meet that thread. Let's work with that thread because we want it to be blessed, thanked, no longer serves me, and when your adrenals are getting whacked, folks, when they have an opportunity to, it's going to crave sugar. It's going to crave anything to give it instant energy, just so you know. That's a physiological, medical thing. That's not me, but that's what they're telling me to show you. They meaning my beautiful higher self, pineal gland, straight to the source. We're all lined up. All right. So if we are taking the time to recognize that there is chaos out of our control, what's the one thing we can control? Ourself and our reactions and responses to whatever it is that is. So right now, with everything going on in the U and the R and things that are happening within governments, there's a lot not being said, and we all know that. But then there's a lot of people that are just picking up what is being said, and that's what's being said, this is whatever, and they want to jump to attention or not. But many want to jump to angrily responding or discussing it or talking about it and pointing fingers at what they think is actually occurring. Some want to take buckets of, prayers and candles, and they just want to pour it on top of it, right? Not judging. What the message here is, before you do anything, what you gonna do? Bring in, expand down and out, pause, be with that, and then expel by bringing the lungs up. Ask, where am I in this moment? What do I feel in this moment? Is there any need to have reaction or response in this moment? And if so, which one is it? And how can I best serve for the highest good, for the highest outcome? Which means balance and harmony, right? It's just like people are like, no, your truth, my truth. You get these people out here on this, social platform, or like, you don't know what your truth is, and you don't know what your truth is, and all these people are bringing in truth. People, stop. The truth is just your belief system within that moment that resonates with something here. But the thing is, belief systems change as we change information and different ways of filtering information through our mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, etheric, and all the way out. We don't need to name it. If you can broaden your avenues of information and learning how to filter it and releasing it and letting it go, more information will come in, more questions and answers will come in, more things will come to you that will take your sails maybe in a different direction to what your truth might have been over there or over there or over there. And it may not resonate with anything, with anyone up to that moment. It might have a completely brand new vibrational Tory filter of information that you're like, oh, but this feels so right. But nobody's confirming it. Who gives a crap? You think I would be on here doing videos if I thought I fit in somewhere and that I needed confirmation from people because my higher self is resonating that in this moment, this is what I am getting to be the truth and believing in? You got to learn how to step out of what all these boxes that you've been programmed to be in that's acceptable to the others around you, and step out and really find your own information and how it feels flowing through the body. And be okay el solo, because with apparently 7.4 billion here on this earth plane, I don't think that you are like totally solo, if you know what I'm saying. But what it is you're reaching out for different avenues of divine information versus the books and what you're being told and the pathways that are leading into here through all the media and avenues of this, and newspaper articles and books and who's got what information, whatever. Be willing to step away from that and create your own little cell. Sit in that cell. Open that breath. Expand those lungs. Release the vibratory threads that don't serve you. And be okay in this void. It's a void. It's an unknown void where you're just kind of like in limbo. And Groundhog Day. And some of us have had Groundhog Day a lot longer than we would like to have Groundhog Day. Just saying. Yeah. Just be okay in that. Because you're developing your avenues of new information. And sometimes you just have to be quiet longer than you realized you could, or you might think about, and be in that void. While all this is coming up from Mother Earth, coming down from Father Sky. And so instead of allowing yourself to shrink, hydrate, connect with the breath, expand the love from your heart that all things are as they should be in this moment, because it is what it is. And now, how do I take this physical avatar and receive and retrieve cellular newness and be okay in the, I'm just hanging, I'm not quite sure. Don't go do something just to do it. Don't go saying something just to say it. Don't go experience something just to experience it. Don't bring relationships back into you that you know are over. Don't reach for foods that you know do not sustain you. And all of this is sabotaging, because we are taught, gotta move, gotta go, gotta fix, gotta do, gotta fix, gotta do, gotta fix, gotta do. You know? Maybe it's just light a candle for yourself and honoring yourself. And how can yourself echo out, bring information in like an accordion, back and forth, until you're told how to move, until you realize how you're supposed to move. Or maybe start moving, but be really gentle and so aware. Am I supposed to go right? Am I supposed to go left? What am I feeling now? Did I honor that? Am I honoring those around me? Is what they're feeling what I feel? Do you see what I'm saying? Because so many people are reaching out to commiserate with someone else, because it confirms, oh, I'm on the right path because I know this and I felt that and I'm doing this. That's not what this is about. Are you able to be your own solo act and still be amongst everyone? And maybe get in to that beautiful mind through the heart and the heart through the mind, because they have to coherently function. And then start imagining how each step is, and what you want to see, what you want to sense, what you want to feel. Don't make it a want. Literally visualize it and walk through it, and allow it to soften some of this density that has locked threads and frequencies in it. Stretch the body. Hydrate and fill the body with this beautiful divine liquid that is sacred and holy, because that's what each and every one of us are. And don't take in things that are going to take us out of that solidarity of being neutral in the reality of the chaos. You don't have to be the chaos with the chaos. You don't have to be the static within the static. Y'all see what I'm saying here? Connect with that breath. If If you're able to get out in nature, please do so. If not, bring the nature into the space of where you are. Whether that's here, imagining it, getting a plant, touching it, whatever that is for you. And let it get here, right there. Frequency threads above and below and from within. Learn how to practice, to hone it, through skilling it. Begin to master it. Mastering has many levels. Just get on the first one. And when you feel it, you're like, I'm getting it, getting it. Okay.